Using long division, right? Now by long division, what's the polynomial? What's the given polynomial? Negative lambda cube plus 0 lambda square plus 12 lambda plus 16. What's the divisor? Lambda plus 2. Now let's implement long division rule. What you are going to do from here is that lambda divided by this guy, what do you have? Negative lambda square, right? This time this is what? Negative lambda cube. This time this is what? Negative 2 lambda square. Now subtract. By the time you subtract, this becomes 0. Positive 2 lambda square, positive 12 lambda, positive 16. Now this divided by this is what? Plus 2 lambda. This time this, that's what? 2 lambda square. This time this is what? Plus 4 lambda, right? Now from here subtract. This becomes what? 0 plus what? 8 lambda plus 16. Same idea. This divided by this is what? Plus 8 plus 8. This time this is what? 8 lambda. 8 lambda plus 2 times this is what? Plus 16. Subtract. This is what? 0 0. And that's it. Now say you are relating, let's say you are relating this to polynomial. This becomes your what? Quotient. This is your what? Remainder. And this is your what? Divisor. This is divisor. And this is the dividend. The dividend, right? But in this case, since you want to know the root of the equation, you are interested in the quotient. You are interested in the what? Quotient. And by quotient, what do we have? Negative lambda square plus what? 2 lambda plus what? 8 equals to 0. Now let's solve. Let's solve the root of this equation. You can see that from complex equation, which is polynomial, you reduce it to what? Quadratic. From quadratic now, you'll be able to factorize. By the time you factorize, you get the root of the equation. So this becomes what? By factorization, what are these common numbers? That's 4 and 2, right? Meaning negative lambda square plus 4 lambda minus 2 lambda plus 8. The idea is that 4 times negative 2, I will have negative 8. 4 minus 2, I will have positive 2, right?
4 times 2.
This is negative 1. Negative 1 times 8, that's negative 8. 4 times negative 2, that's still negative 8. Factorization, just apply factorization to this, you get this. Equals to what? 0, right? Now from here, this becomes what? Negative lambda all into brackets, negative lambda all into brackets lambda minus 4 minus 2 all into brackets lambda minus what? 4 equals to 0. Meaning that negative lambda negative 2 is equals to 0 and lambda minus 4 is equals to 0. Now let's solve. What do we have? Negative lambda minus 2 is equals to 0 and lambda is equals to, and lambda minus 4 equals to 0. Call this 1, call this 2. From 1, what's lambda? Minus 2. Then from 2, lambda is equals to what? 4. And the value we got initially using trial and error was what? It was minus 2, right? So meaning that lambda is equals to minus 2. The root of this equation now, we obtain lambda twice. Lambda is equals to negative 2 and then negative 2 twice and positive 4. Now the trick is that instead of start reasoning that, well, what are you going to do? What's your trial and error? Because it might take time. You know, it might take time. Let's say in the exam or now. Just use your calculator directly. Just use your calculator. You get this answer. So if you get this answer, you can just relate it to all this polynomial just to show you're working. And directly you can write your answer. But depending on the lecturer. So now from here, meaning the given matrix These are your eigenvalues.